Okay, to put in perspective how large my track at the flea market actually is, you could follow me along as I make a secondary track for Kids Funfest, which is a festival for kids. We're going to be handing out some business cards there while we're there, so it's not like a complete waste of our time. I really wanted to have a 4-lane analog track, and the reason I'm going for analog is because we're using outdoor power, so it's a dirty current and it can really mess with the digital stuff. The first thing I noticed is I don't even have enough flat turns to do a full curve. Like, I got enough to do one curve, but I can't even make even lane lengths, and I don't even have enough for the other side. So I'm like, okay, no problem. We'll make this into like a bank turn, 4-lane curve. You know, the bank turn, again, it's going to be longer even without the borders than 5 foot, which is the tables together. But these are foldable tables. I'm like, let's just separate them. It's not a big deal. And when I put it together, I'm like, okay, well, we're missing a piece. We're missing the a 2x30 curve. But I'm like, okay, this isn't a big deal because I can just take a random curve off of the track at the flea market, bring it there. But yeah, then I realized the problem. First off, the one problem is I plan on having even lane lengths, so one terminal could be at the one lane and then the other would be at the other. And if you have, as long as you have even lane lengths and something's at the end of the curve, you could put like 2 power terminals the opposite end. But then I realized it's the way I'm doing it now, like I need to have some space. I also had to have some space for the Carrera lap counter, this thing right here. So I needed to have 2 of these if we're going to be doing a 4-lane racing. I'm like, okay, well, let's just build this. And long story short, what ended up happening was I realized this is only going to be like 4 straights long if I do a 4-lane course the way I have it now, which really shows you the benefit of getting a digital course rather than an analog one. Because if I had the ability to run digital, I could have actually made this like 8 straights and not had as many and have plenty of turns, and I would have been way better off. I could have even been fine. But no, apparently what's going to happen is it's a 2-lane analog track. Now I do have a spare set of 2x30 bank curves, so I do plan on using those. So I was just going to make a kind of like a motodrome. So instead of doing the triangle with motodrome layout, I'd make an oval, and then I'm just adding extra straights to that. As far as I'm concerned, that's as good as this situation is going to get. I also lost the Paul Gage tires. I was cleaning up my house quickly before my dad came over because I was going to borrow his van to pick up that last shipment, and I realized I probably threw those tires out by accident. So whoops. Now, one thing you can do, I think this is my distributor told me, my old distributor, is that you can plug in the power and the motor directly, and obviously you're going to want to do the same for the negative lines. So you want to have the chip not powered at all, and you can run the cars in analog mode, you know, but obviously yeah, there's not really any problem with that. I just don't really like to mess with the connections. I wouldn't be doing that too much. Like, if you're going to really be using like dirty power and clean power and swapping between them, just buy some analog cars. Again, I would have done that, but I already spent money and I just lost it. And you know what? We're doing this like one time right now, and we're going to be doing this outside, right? Like it's not going to be a huge deal, because if I do other events, a lot of events will be inside. We'll probably have clean power, and I could just, you know, if I don't even think I'll be in need to run analog, but if I did, I could probably do that with the chips just fine. Like, you know, there might be situations where I want to run an analog track in case the people around are analog racers. I could just bring the analog track and be like, okay, what the heck? Benefits them, benefits me. We get some sales. So yeah, we will be at Kids Funfest in Sarnia. You can look out for the dates there. Make sure to like and subscribe to Sunday Slot Cars, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.